without further ado, who was that right there? I don't know what that is. All right. I am Marcus for president. Hold up. Hold up. You know, I get my sound effects and all that out here. You know what I'm saying? You know I'll be into this.
You know you record right now.
Fuck Trump.
This is all I'm saying, yo. Until I start that joint. There you go, tripping. Hold up. See, y'all got new shit.
With the love, Samara. I see you.
Yo, why want to let me do the joint?
What you trying to do, bro?
I'm trying to get the sound effects joints up.
His sound effects.
Yeah, he want the yo, it won't come up, yo.
He want the screen.
Yeah, lick your finger.
Hold up, yo. Don't got me twisted. There we go. Look, you got me twisted. You know what I'm saying? There. Or. That's what I had to do. All right, we good now. Then you put my joint back up. You know what I'm saying? Put my yamin back up. Boom.
What's up, bud?
Let's do this. All right. So without further ado, I am Marcus for president, man. You already know what I do. Yo, we gonna start from the bottom. We gonna work our way up. You know what I'm saying? At the very bottom, we got daughter pre. You know what I'm saying? Let these people know what's going on. Let them know what they doing. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know where they can find you, what you got going on, is anything popping. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
You know me.
Next up, first time in the boxes. I'm a little excited. Maybe I can get into the women's mental health group chat. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe. Miss Mindful Journey.
I appreciate you having me today. I'm just here on TikTok. I don't really do a lot of social media, but I appreciate you having me today.
Okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got one of the co-hosts for the women's mental health group joint. You know what I'm talking about? Go in this. Let people know what's going on with you. Are you there, Coco? Are you there?
Hey, y'all. I'm Coco the stylist.
No. That's how you feel. All right, that's what's up. All right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Up next, you know what I'm saying? If you in the battle rap like I'm in the battle rap, you should know who this woman is. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in the battle rap, you need to get into battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because she be doing the reenactments, she be in the crash, she be doing the enemy. What I'm talking about, you heard me? This is Miss Jamie Moran's piece.
How you guys
doing? Okay, let them know what's going on. What you let them know about your YouTube, about your little battle, about the battle rap stuff and all that. You know what I'm talking
about? Let's see, mother of three, God first, battle rap supporter since 2021. You can find me on TikTok. I have a lot of battle rap content. That's how I met Marcus. So, you know, we battle rap supporters. That's what we have in common. You can also find me on Twitter at official Marie Jo. Most of my content was battle rap, but now it's just all Christian related and scriptures if you go on there. So that's who I am.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Next up, you know what I'm saying? We got one of the fellas, you know what I'm saying? One of the brothers in the men's mental health group chat. You know what I'm talking about? We got my man Young Hack, the Yoda of the I'm talking
about. I'm just glad to be a part of this, man. I thank you, you know, for always including me into it, you know. It's strengthening the numbers, and I'm excited for these three brothers to be a part of this. That's all I can say.
What's up, man? I appreciate you, brother. Next up, man. Look, man, we got our self-love specialist in this piece. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know this man. Look, y'all probably knew this man for y'all seen it with me. I'm talking about my man, him scared.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yes,
oh, my bad. Yeah, if y'all need some love, y'all need a laugh, y'all want to see some cool shit, come on over here. You know, that's what we do over here every day.
Okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, man, we got my little brother, man. Look, as he said, he told me a lot of times, everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga was right. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't here. You know what I'm saying? But he here. You know what I'm saying? Little bro Elijah. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with everybody? You already know, good mental health, all love. If you want to find me, you can only find me here at this podcast.
Other than that, all love.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Like I say, I definitely appreciate all y'all really fucking with me and being a part of everything that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, without y'all, I can't do this shit for real. You know
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying? This
Marcus.
is
I
what's
love
up. What's
these
up?
introductions.
That
What's
intro
up?
was fire, bro. Like for real, bro. We clap it up for you, goddamn it.
Oh, I mean, I'm just here, yo. I'm just here, yo. I'm just the host. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the host, yo.
Yeah,
I
that
just
was
try to have
fire,
fun in
man.
between time. You know what I'm saying?
The
I'm getting better
main
with them, yo.
thing.
Like by the time I get the equipment and all, it'll be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on a whole nother
Yeah,
level.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. We're
You
growing, we're
feel
growing.
me? You feel me? You
Is it at
feel
the
me?
It's
So
top?
look.
fire though.
Yeah, but first, hold on. We got Cubana in the back. You coming up, Cubana? Hold up. I can get you, you know what I mean? Oh, shit. All right.
Oh,
All right.
okay, I'll stop.
Listen, boy. Look, first off, you know what I'm saying? Before we go, another thing I want to say before we get started, man. If you like the shirt, you know what I'm saying? The Wiggy Wiggy, this is an exclusive
The
joint
wiggy
from, you know what I'm saying? The
wiggy.
Wiggy Wiggy, the OR You Heard Me t shirt. And this t shirt and other exclusive t shirts is on Killer Crew at redbubble.com. You know what I'm saying? Support the people that support you. You feel me? Today, we talking about, you know what I'm saying, growing up and different things that happen, you know what I'm saying? Different situations with growing up, you know what I'm saying? So, our first question is, how do different generations perceive the challenges of growing up today compared to the past? You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with Brother Love, Hemsky. You know what I'm saying? You had the floor, brother.
What was the question?
It's
Oh, all right, my nigga. I got you, yo. How do different I got you. Look. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me get it together. Yes, sir. But how do different generations perceive the challenges of growing up today compared to the past?
that's not good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to start. We're going to
That's
work our
like a
way on
critical.
down. We're going to work our way down. You know what I'm saying, Hemsky? You got the floor, brother.
He like
Yeah. You know,
I
pass.
don't know,
I
bro.
don't make them easy. I don't make them easy,
Look,
nigga.
it's different, man. It's different, man. It's different nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I feel like it was simple, you know. But it's different. It's a lot going on outside, you know.
That's a fact. That's a Snapple fact.
You
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
when we was kids, we wasn't. When I was a kid, you know, only thing we had to, we were worried about was, shit, we gonna go out and play. You know what I'm saying? Outside, ain't gotta worry about coming home type shit until beat the sun. I mean, not the sun, but the lights. But it's different, bro, because they don't go outside no more. It's different.
That's how you feel. I mean, look, all the questions, there is no right or wrong answers to the questions. It's just, you know what I'm saying, how you do it. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure you pick it up a little later. You know what I'm saying? Elijah, what you got for me, man? Go and help that brother out, man. Go and help that
I
brother.
got you. So what generation are we talking about that's in trouble?
But I mean, shit.
Cause we can get on. Oh man, the generation, my daughter, they little generation they gonna have coming up. It's all about technology. So like Hemsky was pointing out, they don't know what it's like to go knocking at each other's door just to see if you can come out. They don't know about the foot races in the street. They don't know about the water hose on the side of the house. They don't know about that kind of fun or anything like that. So I feel bad for them. I ain't gonna lie to you. On that point, I feel bad for them. The music, tearing them down.
Preach.
Tearing them down. Mentally, I get it. Go get your money, but yeah, like we talked about the other day, they gotta listen to somebody. They can't just be listening to the homeboy and everything like that. Like yo, they gotta listen. They talk too much. They gotta listen.
I want y'all to know it's coming from a 29-year-old.
It's yo, hey, I still listen to this day. I pay attention closely.
I'm
Because
just putting the age out because of the diversity in the ages. You know what I'm saying?
We never stop learning. They gotta realize that. You hit 18 or anything, man, you never stop learning, but you got a lot to learn. You got a lot to learn about how to treat a woman. That's where the men we be talking about all the time, how you really supposed to be treating a woman and stuff like that. Y'all got it nowadays that it's okay that y'all are abusive. Y'all got it nowadays that y'all think it's okay that I get it for safety reasons about pulling out your little pum pum, but y'all flash that thing around like, all right, man, it's not cool.
A lot of
Nothing
them
about
getting
what
took
y'all
though.
do is cool. Nothing about how much money you got and you can show is cool. You just this generation, and I feel like this generation is only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse because nobody want to listen.
I feel it. I feel it. I mean, I respect it. Next up, Miss Jamie Marie. What you think?
Okay, so now let me see. So this, I'm gonna start off positive with the new generation. They on point when it comes to technology, because I work with students. So I've been working in the education field for almost like 19 years. So they on point. They born just technology is on point, but they don't know how to problem solve at all without the computer. And so the way that they deal with problems now is that they really be like, ask Google. I be like, ask your brain. If Johnny had two apples, like for real, I have to really do that with my son and my daughter. But I will say, like, when it comes to technology, like, I really don't. I'm at the age now where I be feeling like, dang, I really do not know how to work my phone. I got to pass my phone to my son. You know what I'm saying? That's the takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Where you can learn from one another. But it got to the point where I had got so dependent on the technology that I forgot I came from an age where I didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally looking for a prime example. It was a GPS. I'm trying to drop my mama off, and the GPS kept rerouting. So I'm getting frustrated, right? Now I'm in here got an attitude, you know, now I'm getting frustrated, you know, I'm saying all type of stuff. What's going on? I know it ain't my internet, complaining. And so the Holy Spirit had to tell me, like, Jamie, like, you come from an era where you don't even need the GPS. Like, you know, cross streets. You came from an era where you had cross streets. Like, my mama didn't have a car growing up. So I lived in LA. So we was catching buses all the time. Like, I know east, west, north, and south. Like, literally, you know what I'm saying? The back of my head. Like, you know what I mean? If I got lost, I could tell you how to get home wherever city I'm at. So I was like, I don't need the GPS system. That's the thing with my kids. So I had to, like, teach my kids, like, in situations if nowadays, because I'm like, y'all can't rely on Google. What happened if you didn't have Google? You need to know your cross streets
Siri
for
off this
survival.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? And so I remember when I was like, damn. So after that, I had stopped and I'm like, Jamie, look for the address. Like, you on the street, you on the main street, look for the cross street. There go the physical address right there. Like, we don't even use terms like that. Physical address. You know what I mean? So I just feel like the way the new generation handles stuff is just really based off of technology. They probably really wouldn't know what to do if, like, the power went out. You know what I mean? They don't know how to grab a book like we know how to grab a book. And we'll be content. Our generation will go outside. You know what I'm saying? Get the grill going. Our kids in here talking about, I'm finna do it. I'm finna jump off the ledge. I'm finna do it. You like, what the hell wrong with you? Go outside and go play. I'm sorry. Next.
You don't have.
Do it.
I'm about to change the song. Hold on.
No, because that really happened with my kids. Like 2020, when we had quarantine, I was fine. My daughter was in here rocking back and forth. She said, Mama, I'm finna do it. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She was like, Mama, I can't take it. I can't take it. And I was like, hold on, sis. Like, I'm like, hold on. I kid you not. I'm like, hold on, sis. I'm on vacation because I work with children who have special education, behavioral. My kids be throwing chairs. As soon as you walk in 8 a.m. calling you bitches and stuff, I'm on vacation, you know? But my son, he's never emotional. So I knew it was getting real when my son was like, Mama, I can't take it up in here. I can't take it. Balling up his fist and stuff. And I'm like, is it just me? Am I the only one that's pleased with this vacation we have? But my kids was like, I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it.
Yo, that's
So,
gonna be my new shit. I'm finna do it.
Bruh. Yo, I would have been on a video game.
man, my
Thank
son, He's that social
Yo,
butterfly. He like to be outside. They like me. He like to be outside. My daughter, they like to be outside. They like to socialize. So, with quarantine, they couldn't do that, you
Yeah.
know? And so my son had to, he was like, what am I going to do? Like, that's what he was saying to himself. And that's what I was saying. Like, this generation, they don't know, they don't have the luxury, which is really a blessing with us. We know how to go outside and go play. We have those social skills. They still have to develop those actual social skills. They don't have that.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Heck, what you got for me, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know you on the clock. You know what I'm saying? I know how
He
it go.
always on a clock.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas
Hey
respect
man, I
me.
want to live a good life, man. So you got to do what you got to do.
Real
Um,
talk.
it it's the best of both worlds, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I was born in the wrong generation where I should have been born away a lot sooner because things were so much easier. You didn't have all these things that was obtainable and access to things because the way I look at it is now there's no reason why any kid born 2010 and above shouldn't be able to do anything they want to do because it's at the finger of their grasp. You got a phone, you can do anything. You shouldn't be able to, hey, I want to learn how to code. I want to learn how to do this. There shouldn't be no reason under no circumstances. But then at the same time, I mean, it can be so pressured because we live in a world where it's so tech savvy where why you don't know how to do this, why are you not capable of how to do this and things like that. And as Jamie Reese saying, I grew up in a time where I knew where everybody was because them bicycles was outside. You know what I mean? You go over there, okay, Scotty over here. I ain't got to go to his house because he over here at Billy House. That's just how it
Right.
was.
That's a fact.
My kids, I really didn't give them that you wasn't about to be on that game. Now that they're a little bit older, it's a little bit hotter. I'm not saying 100%, but you got to go outside. I have a lot of my friends that have some kids around the same age as mine, and they're like, how's your kid so much more sociable? How can he go out there and interact with other kids? I say, because for one, I don't let them sit there and watch TV all day. Two, we ain't going to be on no games. You want to get out here, you're going to have to talk. You
Facts.
use your words. I'm not going to sit here and talk to you a baby because at the end of the day, once you leave my home, that world ain't going to be the same. You got to be able how to handle this and keep things moving. I got a 5-year-old right now. He can sit in this conversation and still have the same conversation that we have as grown men because that's how I'm raising him. You know what I mean? Then at the same time, I don't like this generation where Miss Susie sees something down there happen to my son. She can't handle it because what somebody else gonna say. I don't like that. It takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a village. You know what I mean? These phones shouldn't always be used as a tool for a negative impact. Yeah, Miss whatever, you see my son down there acting up, call and let me know. That doesn't mean you have to chastise him, you know what I mean? Just let him know, hey, I know your mom, I know your daddy, and you know they wouldn't be acceptable you doing that. So
Right.
why are you doing that right here in front of me? It shouldn't always be a negative impact of why your kids out here acting like this, but it's a catch up, you know what I mean? Not everybody have the same, why are you worried about my kid? I'm raising my kid. I understand that, but it's a respect factor because once you leave outside of my house, we go out here in public. Where you act in my house and where we act in public is so different thing. Let me find out. Let me find out. I can send my son, my daughter anywhere. They're gonna be like, you got the most spoiled man of kids because that's just the way I trained them.
That's right.
That's the way that they need to be moving up in this world because at the end of the day, your first impression is your best impression. If you show respect, you're gonna get respect.
I like that.
So I mean, it's a catch-22, but you got to know how to make the best of it.
Yeah.
That's a motherfucking snap. Well, fat, there you go, dropping that Yoda shit. You know
There
what
we
I'm
go.
saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? MJ. You know what I'm saying? What you got on the topic?
Everybody made a lot of great points. I'm a little torn on it though, because I feel like this generation now is expected to have things handed to them. They expect things to be um received instantaneous, where in our generation we were used to working for what we wanted. If we wanted a car, we had to go get a job and pay for that car. These kids these days, graduation, 16th birthday, we're handing them cars. And
Right.
I think it's a little bit of our fault, because I think each generation looks at their kids and say, I want them to have more than what I had when I was growing up, or I want them to have a better life than I had when I was growing up. So it's kind of, we want them to have an easier life, but then when we get them to adulthood, are they really prepared for it?
No.
But I also look at it as, my 12-year-old daughter, I look at her and I want her to be knowledgeable of the things that are going on in the world, but at the same time, I don't want her to have the burden of what's going on in the world on her shoulders as a child. I want her to be a child. I don't want her to grow up so fast to where she has to be worried about the things of this world at 12 years old. I want to prepare her, but I want to prepare her at a pace that's not going to scare her about becoming an adult and about, being an adult and having to navigate through this world on her own. So I'm a little torn, I want her to know the value of hard work and achieving things on your own and not just having people give it to you. But I also want her to know that this world, if you're not prepared for it, it will chew you up and spit you out and not care where you land. So I'm a little torn on, do we help our children get to where they need to be, or do we push them and strive them to work for what they want? And I think it can be a balance. I think it can be a little bit
Yeah.
of both. Because I don't want my kids out here suffering, but at the same time, I want them to know the value of working to achieve what they want.
It's a
See,
hard
I
balance.
feel that. I
that's
do. I
real.
feel
See,
that.
and that's why I wanted you in these boxes. That's exactly why I wanted you in these boxes. I
It was
appreciate the
nice.
comment. You know what I'm saying? Coco. You know what I'm saying? You didn't jump there. You done put your left foot in. You put your left foot
The
out
right
there.
foot out.
Hey, hey.
What's up with it? What
Um,
you feel?
so I think that, you know, different generations just perceive challenges differently because like we living in different times. So like, well, first of all, I believe that a lot of people don't have a fear of God. Like I believe that first and foremost. And you know, I just believe that it's just like I do agree that the younger generation they don't want to listen and stuff like that. We try to how can I put it? We try to, you know, teach them so that they know, but it's like at the same time,
Damn.
oh,
Where'd she go?
What she say wrong?
Yo, I don't know. What's
I
up,
don't know,
Mike?
something
I don't know what
happened.
happened. Oh, there she go. There she go. There she go.
What up, what up, what up?
it is
What
back.
happened? I
Welcome
don't
in,
know what the hell
everyone.
happened.
I
I don't
don't
know
know
what the
what
hell happened.
happened, y'all. I was just like gone.
Yeah, you
But you
were
know,
there.
like I was saying, at the same time, where was I at?
About them
Oh,
listening.
so like, you know, going through life, we all have to learn through experience sometimes. Even when we were younger, the older generation, we didn't listen to them. We had to learn through experience. Now, I'm not
Right.
saying everybody was that way, but you know, most of us, some of us had to learn through experience. And so, I just think that we are just, you know, we those people now that are trying to teach the younger generation, and it's not to, you know, smother them or, you know, try to change who they are or anything like that, but it's just to more so make them aware. So I do believe that with a lot of things we should be like transparent about what's going on, but also they do need to learn to just learn through experience. You know, we can tell them as much as we want to, but ultimately it's going to be their decision. I learned the psychology that you know, a lot of teenagers and stuff, like young adults, young adolescents, they don't like a part of their brain like that helps them their actions and stuff like that hasn't totally formed. So the more you talk about the goals and, you know, stuff with them and consequences of certain things, they learn to process that, and so they think about that, you know. um but I just think that, you know, it's just we just have to let that generation kind of learn. We can tell them, but we also have to let them learn, you know. So it, you know.
Yeah, you
I
don't know
respect
unless
it.
you go through it. That's what you mean.
I respect it. Pre, you the baby in here. What you think? What you thinking? Thank you. What you thinking, Pre?
I was thinking, like, I agree with what everybody says, and it also has to relate to like money and stuff too. Like, especially this generation, you can make money just doing nothing, right? Like, just going online, TikTok, there's Instagram, there's YouTube, there's so many things, right? So we don't understand actually going out and working and doing a 9 to 5, stuff like that. Like, that's a whole different thing, and that takes way more energy. And people are privileged like that. Like I'm privileged like that. Like I was so privileged like that. Like being in Canada, I went to school. Like I mean, I grew up privileged. Like I grew up in a private school, all those things. So I went to Canada for university, all these things. It's a whole different experience. Like I grew up, you know, my parents giving me everything handed to me. So, you know, like I don't understand. I don't understand how it really is going through a 9 to 5 and working so hard to do all these things, because it's different. It's, I don't know how to explain it, but let's see, I don't know. Right? I don't
No,
know.
no. I mean,
I don't know
it's
how it
all
is.
good.
Yeah, I really don't
I
know
mean,
how it is. Like my
yeah.
papa, he struggled. My mama worked in a farm. Like I don't know how it really is growing up in that environment. And I don't think I'll ever know unless I actually go through all these things. And it takes a long time to get to that point. So I'm even learning right now. I'm learning how to get to that point. So eventually I'll get there.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
like I was a manager. I managed a lot of younger guys, um, like felons and shit like that. I mean, like you got to find a way. I just like the thing about the generations. One thing I know about the generations, right? Good music is good music, no matter how you look at it, right? When we was young, the same shit our parents was listening to when we was young is the same shit we listen to now as older adults. So the one
Yeah.
thing
It's
about
just
so
more
the
put
so
out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
so the one thing about it all is that you know what I'm saying, if it's good shit, it's gonna last. Now, as far as the generations, I mean, I completely agree with everything is given. You know what I'm saying? People are becoming content creators and they not having real jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not no real jobs. It's like right now. Like if we get this podcast shit really jumping, the nigga wouldn't have to work. And that's the luxury of now. You know what I'm saying? That you can really, like I was saying in the last one, you can really become an entrepreneur right now easier than you ever could have. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And
Yeah,
and,
like
and we
sharing
and the
content.
youth and the youth is the reason, because the youth set the trends. The youth is what was making, like, man, look, if it
Yeah,
wasn't for the
like
youth,
doing 9 to 5, it's like you're physically going out there. You have to actually look for people. But then social media, it's like you can find them like in a second. You can just go on TikTok, like you can just find them like so
but
easily.
that's the corny part though, because
You
like,
have your highs and lows with that though.
yeah, because it's kind of like it's kind of like in dating. I tell this story all the time. When I was young, if you liked the girl and she was with her homegirls, you had to go up, you had to walk up to them, you had to occupy the homegirls without giving them too much attention, because you had to get a girl that you really liked the proper amount of attention, and you
Yeah,
had to do all of that and still get their name and number before you leave. You probably had like 5-10 minutes to do that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Now on here, it's people are
yeah.
inbox
Like
away from
Yeah, I
starting a
there's
don't like
like
conversation.
that
this
though.
body language stuff. Like, but on social
Yeah.
media, it's like different. You don't have to do any of that body language type thing. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like all about body language and your tone and the way you act. Like everything, it all plays every single little part. The way you speak, everything, it plays a whole like
Your social skills.
yeah,
Social
yeah,
media created a lot of fake tough guys. You know what I'm saying? It created a lot of fake tough guys, because a lot of guys are
yeah.
tough
Anybody can
online
catch
guys.
it.
They wouldn't say that shit in a
So
person's face.
personally for me, I think that if you get the handout, if you don't have to work a 9 to 5 because your parents made sure that you got to college and stuff, do something with it.
Exactly.
Take advantage.
Now,
Take advantage.
if again, if you don't, we want you to not have to. We want you to work hard. But we want better for you than what we had to do. But we need you to do something with it. But basically, what we're all trying to say is, if you don't do something with it, you're going to understand what it was like to struggle. You're going to end up understanding what it's like to work a 9 to 5. But my thing is, when you need to understand what it was like, don't come crying how hard life is, because when it was handed to you, you did nothing with it. So now life's hard. Yo, you gotta now grind. You gotta now grind 10 times harder. You gotta now hustle. Now you gotta manage your money before you. I mean,
I
it
feel
gets
like
harder.
I feel like all that,
Yeah, that's
putting
me.
them through that, it builds character. You know what I mean? So it's like when the shit, because everything ain't gonna go the way you want it to go. You feel me? So when the shit hit the fan, you gonna know. Oh, okay, I already been through this. I'm gonna know how to react to this. You know what I mean? Now, if you give them that
Resilience.
easy way, when shit hit the fan, they gonna, oh my God, I'm about to jump. You know what I mean?
I'm finna do it. I'm finna
Gotta
do
do it
it.
type shit. So I feel like, you know, they gotta go through shit.
When
So
shit
later
get
on in
rough.
life,
It's also interesting because it's like, you know how before, like traditional families, it's like women don't have, like, you know, they're traditional, like they do home stuff, they do the homework, stuff like that. Like they're staying at home. And
Right.
that was more normal before. But like now it's like both people, like economy has changed too. Like it's not like everything stays the same. So it's like both people have to work to put in the work. Like the housing prices got up, like so many things, right? So it changes depending on even how the economy changes, how the world changes. You know, you just have to adapt to it. And so this generation right now, it's like more things are more expensive, more things have changed. Both genders have to do the work too. So it's like now we both got to do the work. It's not dependent on just one person anymore. Yeah.
See,
I
see, I
just
like
feel
this.
like no matter what generation you're in, work ethic is non-negotiable. You need it. I don't care what
It's
generation you're
biblical.
in.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna go to the next time. I'm gonna say something, and it's the realest shit, right? Beanie Siegel said this on Drink Champs. My man said, "Entitlement is the thief of hard work." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
It is.
My ego big as fuck. I'm like,
You know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying? That shit there. That there. But yeah,
It's like,
we gonna go to.
and,
We
and
gonna.
even what Jamie said, about like you don't want your kids to struggle or like go through the same experiences as, you know, like what you guys have been through. Like that's what my parents exactly did. They went full on that. They never put no struggle on me. I never
Yo,
felt that struggle. I never felt any of that.
yeah,
So the moment I went to Canada by myself, like I was like, I'm
shit got
serious.
real.
I'm finna do
Yeah,
it.
it got real.
Finna
You don't
do
know
it.
what I'm gonna do it.
Serious.
You don't